Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR. Welcome back to OMSI 2. Welcome back to Simply Connect BCS Bus Company. Today we're here on London with our weekly Control Center Simulator event. So yeah, we went for London this week. We will be doing another one on Tuesday. We're going to be doing our Christmas one since Christmas Eve is next Friday. We're going to be doing Yorkshire Counties 3 on Tuesday as our kind of Christmas special for CCS. So that will be happening. But yeah, welcome. Hello to everyone that is here so far. I'm just moving some screens around. Just give me a couple of seconds, guys. There we go. That's better. Hello, Daniela Long, Zero on Gaming. Colin McKenzie, hello. Ryan Woodall. Francesco, good evening. James Gaming Channel, hello. Callie, hello. Chris Shields, hello. If not else, London's back. Yeah, don't worry about the spamming. Basically, I've had a bit of a troller who's continuously typing in caps lock. So I've really strict down Nightbot on capital letters. So try not to put too many capitals in a row, otherwise, yeah, Nightbot might tell you off, okay? But it's only because you'll see probably later in the stream why I'm doing that, because I'm sure this person will be back. Glenn Bixie, good evening. Kevin Graham, hello. Lurkers Gerton, hello. James Dillon, hello. Hello. Jordan Crawford on Facebook. Okay, so I got given the 159. I wasn't actually sure what route Callie gave me. I just pressed accept and I loaded in and I realised I'm on the 159, so we got the longest route. Can we join? You can join CCS. If you have CCS, mate, come and join. If you want to join on Tuesday, you're more than welcome. You don't have to be a part of the company for the events. The events are open to the public, but you'll find them on the CCS list. You'll see them under Simply Connect, all right? Cam, good evening. Hello, mate. But yeah, everyone's welcome to join CCS Weekly. You don't have to be a part of the Simply Connect BCS. I've just seen your reply. Do you want me to send it to him? You can if you wish. Absolute idiot. Who DM'd me yesterday. Okay, anyways, look, we got to get a wiggle on. There's quite a few people. We're in the beautiful Route Master on the 159. I've got tickets on. I don't think it matters on London. I can't remember. Do they still ask me for tickets or not? Oh boy. Alright, gotta remember the keys. Yep, that opens all three doors.
To Marble Arch.
Not sure why my display's not working. I've done it from inside, which you'll see. I don't know. Who the hell knows sometimes. We know what OMSI's like. It's okay, I've now just banned him. So don't worry about that. I won't be replying to you, you absolute idiot. Oysters, bro. Yeah, forget. Well, we have these kind of things here in Ireland, but they call them leap cards. They are a lot cheaper than actually paying for a ticket, but people still pay cash. It makes absolutely no sense. No sense. The only place that's cashless now is Dublin, I believe. Everywhere else still takes cash, apart from Dublin. Okay, there is a bit of a backlog here. I think this was my fault where I was parked up at the station. I was blocking all the buses.
Streatham Station.
I think it caused a few issues. We may have to ride a curb here. Yeah, thought we might have to. As long as we get out, that's all that matters. So yeah, back on London. We haven't done London. The only time we ever really do London is CCS. I don't play too much London away from streams or for videos. It's just not my favourite, I suppose. I love the scenery, but it's just not my favourite to play with the lag and stuff. I mean, it's not awful, but there's a lot better maps out there, I think. Chabs, good evening. Are you joining us on CCS this evening? I'm in the wrong lane. Bugger.
Hello.
Hello there, it's BA Travel here. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Oh yes, absolutely fine, thank you.
Yeah.
Right, I finished that one successfully, which was quite a miracle, to be honest with you, but I did manage to do it.
Yeah.
Could I get another one, please? Anything you like?
Yep, certainly. Let me have a look for you. Yep, I'll give you a line 12. Do you want permissions to rent a bus as well?
Yes, please, yeah.
Yeah, you've got a line 12 and permissions to rent a bus.
I don't know why people are renting
buses.
buses.
Thank you very much indeed,
We have
that's
a
most
whole
kind.
fleet of London buses in that garage. It's better that they use our buses, but it is what it is. I did notice that I was the only one, I think, in one of our London buses. Mate, tickets have been sold in London for the last 7 years. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, we still sell tickets here. Would you believe it? William Bigford, hello. And like I said, it's cheaper. They're called leap cards here. And I think a one-way fare is like 161, but if you pay in cash, it's 260. But people just won't go into the shops to get one of these cards, and they're free. Like, you just have to put a tenner top-up on them, and they give you the card for free at any newsagents. Don't know why we're rolling down the hill. I'm currently doing the 8 on Yorkshire County, as I said, it's probably one of my favourites. Oh, nice. Yeah, look, I spend a lot of my time in left-hand maps and stuff. I made a video today on Scunthorpe. I think it was the first time I've driven on Scunthorpe since the last time we did a CCS event. And it was quite enjoyable, actually, because it's been so long. And this might be quite enjoyable because it's been such a long time as well. The blinds don't work because BCS don't load the HOF if you have more than one HOF in. Okay. Blinds don't bother me. I know people go, oh my god, I can't drive on OMSI because I don't have the blinds. As long as the people get on and I get paid, I'm happy. It doesn't faze me as much. It looks a bit crappier in screenshots, obviously, but that's about it. I need to get BDOT to do the mod for this so I can drive it in Yorkshire. Unless someone already has, I don't know. You're lagging. Is it lagging as in because you're driving and you're lagging, or? I mean, I own C400 ZF. Inside people really like the C400 ZF, and we only have one. Okay. There's loads of 200s, other 400s, Route Masters. I think there's 2. Gem 3s, Studio Lights. It doesn't matter. Jordan, did I see the video, the photo you sent me last week? I think I did, yeah. Can't remember off the top of my head now.
Beckermead Avenue.
Whoa. I feel like that taxi just mugged me off. Proper hardcore mugged me off too. You've been to Scunthorpe in real life? Nice. Playing Proton Bus Simulator doing a 45 or 1 hour 10 minute route. Well, we're going to be the same. This is a good 1 hour route depending on how late we get as well because of the lights. Yep, I got the beautiful 159, but it'll make me a nice chunk of change, so it's okay with me. We'll probably do this on one other route tonight. Probably do another half an hour afterwards. Did many of you come to the Scum stream yesterday? Did any of you enjoy it? Is it something you want to see again? As well. The streaming schedule is going to be a bit different next week. We will be flying Sunday, Monday. Tuesday we got CCS. Wednesday I can't remember what. I think it's a SnowRunner Wednesday. Obviously I won't be doing anything Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
Hello, Prince.
Hey, Kelly. Can I have a 432 from Brixton if you have it, please?
Let me have a look for you.
So you enjoyed it, Arjun? Good. Because it is something that I kind of want to put full time on the channel.
Yeah, you've got a 432 from Brixton now, Prince.
Scum was funny. Reminds me where I grew up. Where the hell did you grow up? Brixton? Yeah, I'm glad some people enjoyed Scum. So yeah, I kind of want to bring Scum and SnowRunners into the kind of weekly schedule for a stream.
Kings Court Road.
For a little while, for a couple of weeks. Until the new year anyways. But flying on Monday, Sunday night I'm taking the BAE, and then I think on Monday I'm going to take the A340.
159 to Marble Arch.
Scum was interesting. Casey's trigger finger made me laugh. Could have been done a little more. Could have done with a little more direction. Oh, sorry, love. I didn't realise people were still getting off. To be fair, we're all still kind of learning the game anyways, but yeah, it was quite funny when he blew my head off, I must admit. Yeah, I'm going to open up a voice channel for the Scum people that are in Scum so we can talk to each other better throughout the stream. So, like, if there is a few of us on, then at least we can organise ourselves a little bit better. Is there a game you're really excited about that is due to come out soonish? Soonish. There's a couple of games next year. The Handyman from Aerosoft looks really good. Is it Handyman? Can't remember if that's what it's called. Can't remember if it's even Aerosoft now.
159.
Coming out soonish. There's nothing really coming out. I think this is the first Christmas there's not really been a big release. You know, I know Forza was out, but that was before December. Like, I don't think there's no big Christmas. Like last year was Cyberpunk. Everyone was going crazy. Then we had London OMSI and all that kind of stuff. What I've seen so far on the list for January, I haven't seen very much. I've seen that Thief Simulator is having a new luxury houses DLC. There was another game that I was quite interested in. What is it called? I applied for a key anyways. I can't remember what it was called. Top of my head. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be too much ahead at the moment, really. Not that I've seen them.
Streatham Hill.
Jonathan, hello mate. How are you? Right, halfway through break time for the drive change. Not so early. Was up damn late. 9:30. Oh, point of no return. We're not going to make the second one. Not in a million years. Train Simulator 22 newish UK route. That came out today. But basically, it's a rework of a route that was already there, just added a little bit extra. I did a video today on the Class 800, the new one from AP. I'm going to be making some scenarios on that with the Zoomer, which I'm quite excited for. Yeah, I don't really see too much for next month, anyways. It's a good question. Johnny, you're lurking. No worries, mate. We all like a lurker. Yeah, even look, next week we all know that the Steam sale starts on Wednesday, and even things on my wish list, I wouldn't really. There's not really much in there. There's a lot of older games that have been out a while that have always interested me, but I wouldn't say there's something in there that I'm generally excited for. I'm excited for the sale. You never know, you might pick something up decent in the sale, but yeah, not much really. Any games that you recommend you'd like me to play? Videos or streams? Let me know. Are you excited for anything? Obviously you must have some idea, or you're trying to get ideas off me, one or the other. When I play, I skip the red lights and drive through the cars. Well, if I did that, people would go, "Oh, you don't drive buses properly."
Bar Hill Road.
People can't help themselves. Do you like Evo City?
159.
No, not really.
To Marble Arch.
I think it has too many issues. I think the dashboard looks a bit crap. The 200 and this, even actually the 400's okay as well, but these are my favourite. Evo City would be way back on that list. Okay, people are walking around. We'll leave them upstairs. I've no time to sleep there when I spend my holidays babysitting my grandma's tenants, baby boy, up at 7 every morning, holiday or not. Ah, well, welcome to the real world. Same here. 6 o'clock in the morning, without fail. There'll be knees jumping on your head. Are you playing Wobbly Life, or are you going to tell us that's just
Allied
That
here
is
for Brixton
obviously
bus
I'm not playing it
garage.
right now. He's playing it on the other computer on my Steam account. So, would you like to see some wobbly life? Is that what you're telling me, Glenn? When will there be a train simulator stream? Once I finish making some of these scenarios with the new 800, I'm going to stream them because I'm going to do kind of like, you know, London to Penzance in it. That's kind of the plan. Seeing lots of sales, but nothing that interesting. I'd like to get into Star Citizen, but my PC would explode. Yeah, someone said something to me about Star Citizen. Who was it? It might have been James, actually. James in the company. I think he was telling me he plays Star Citizen quite a bit. It's got a ton of DLCs, doesn't it? Yeah, look, London update. We've heard it quite a bit. And yeah, he is supposed to be remodeling stuff. So look, we'll see when this update comes. We'll see how much better it is. But at the moment, out of all the London buses, it'd be definitely one down on my list. It wouldn't be my go-to. You know, I'd go to a Streetlight or anything else before that, you know. The game you played last night, you're doing it again, mate. It was very good. Scum, yep, I'm going to be doing that weekly, is the plan. There'll be videos as well as streams. So there were 2 videos prior to that stream on Scum. That kind of saw me, you know, set myself up, get a few weapons. But yeah, I do plan to try and bring it in once a week. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed that it was different. You know, as much as I love, you know, my simulations of driving, flying, you know, sometimes it's nice to have something else that's just a little bit different, something that you don't generally always play. Like for me, it's not about views. I know, you know, not everyone turns up for these things, but I enjoy them. I watched Kondo play Wobbly Life. I can't stand his voice with his mates. Some of them, is it him or it could be somebody else? Somebody who does Wobbly Life. Oh, it does my nutting. I hear it all the time on the kids' tablets. Do you like the Man E300s? As in real life? I think being a bus driver, you're not really into buses as much as like other bus people are. Like, I have favorites that I like to drive, but for me, it's just my desk. I get paid, I go home. You know, don't get me wrong, I like buses, but like I'm not in love with buses, if you know what I mean. I don't go checking tailplate numbers and all this kind of stuff. You know, I'll take the odd picture for people, but yeah, look, I have my favorites to drive, but I don't, you know, not as big into it.
Good evening, Chabs.
Evening.
Chabs.
Can I get a route, please?
Yep, certainly. Which route would you like?
Anything at all.
Yep.
Homewood Road.
A 68? Would you want the 68?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep, you've got a 68. And do you want permissions to rent your own bus, or you choose one from the garage?
No, I'll break one from the garage.
All right then. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
I'll break one from the garage. That's the spirit. Yeah, I know the guy. Yeah. Yeah, Glenn B. Yeah. That guy, his voice does my nutting.
159.
I had meat feast pizza for Tito. Oh, nice. I had tomato soup with cheese on toast. I like dunking my cheese and toast in with it. All my mates who are bus drivers hate the job. Yeah, most bus drivers do hate their job. Most. It's always good to start with, but the polish can wear thin quite quickly when you're working every weekend, every bank holiday, nights, days, middles, and you know, there's not as much flexibility. Like a lot of bus driving jobs, you don't get to choose your holidays either. You get set holidays every year, and it's usually on a rotational basis. So if you have to take your 2-week summer holiday in April, say, next year you might get it in June, and it keeps rotating like by something like 6 weeks or something. And now you can move it or swap with other drivers, but like if you have a crap holiday, you've got crap holidays. Like there's nothing you can do. There's that side to the job that are terrible. And the bus drivers never get the benefit of the doubt. You know, everything's always our fault. We have to deal with a lot of crap on the days. You know, just because people might be having a bad day, or you know, buses are late. Even though I don't care that I'm running late, everybody cares that I'm running late. You know, you've got a queue of 100 people, and every second person's telling you you're late. It does grind your gears, but yeah. Yeah, these. So there we go, guys. That's why I had to get Nightbot to be strict on capital letters, because of this tit. It keeps coming into all my streams, won't disappear. Real life E300s, yeah, they're alright, mate, they're alright.
Jeb Avenue, Brixton Prison.
Quite like the shape of them. Happy Friday beer, Sean Maxwell, hello, mate. No beard for me. Painkillers were changed this week, and I'm up to morphine now, so I have to be a bit more steady. So I've got apple and mango juice, but fresh, not concentrate. Drink juice, it has to be fresh juice.
to Marble Arch.
Now, because of that idiot, I don't know, did I miss any chats there or not? Hope you get set. Yeah, look, it's a long, slow road to recovery. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, speaking of medicines, what's the update on your job? Going back? Nah. I don't. Not this. Not this half of the next year. Anyways, I can't see it. There's a lot of things that I've still got to do, and like I said, I'm on some pretty heavy stuff now in terms of painkillers. So they're not going to let me drive until I can get off all of this stuff. So yeah. Am I looking forward to Christmas? Yeah, look, I always look forward to Christmas. I like Christmas. Nice seeing the boys happy and stuff, and yeah, like Christmas dinner you can't beat. Couple of beers. Can't complain, hey. Fusion Distress, good evening all. I will be in the office from 9 PM. Good man, good man. Parker, good evening, hello. Thanks for the compliment. Now please grow up and act like an adult, yeah. It's the worst troll to have when I don't like to make that many accounts. Like, how boring is your life? Like, my channel's not even popular. I'd imagine, like, by someone like Raptor, like, you know, people either love him or hate him, and that's fine. You know, he deserves a lot of spam. But someone that doesn't have that many people following and watching, like, just piss off. You know what I mean? It's just not. It's just boring. Boring.
159 to Marble Arch.
I'm having quite one with 1 or 2 fruit ciders. Nice. Yeah, I've got some nice fruity cider downstairs as well, actually. That's my plan too, probably. Yeah, it might be pretty quiet. Look, here in Ireland, we've just got heavy restrictions again. Pubs and restaurants have to shut by 8 PM from tomorrow. They're very worried about this Omicron variant here because of the vaccine problems that we have. So,
Rush Common.
I reckon we're going to be having quite a few more restrictions by early January anyways, I can imagine. So it's not like we can go out and see family or anything anyways, so yeah, it'd be pretty quiet. You talking about the dude that can't stop spamming? Yeah, that dude. Ashley, hello. Good evening. Why do you read comments? Well, would you rather me not read comments? I don't know. Should I just ignore you all? Mixed berry. What do I have downstairs? Oh, I can't remember. It's nice though. Mine's more of a cloudy cider. Not too much into the fruity stuff, too much. I like the cloudy stuff. Scotland's going to be going to lockdown the next 2 weeks, you reckon? Yeah, well, like I said, they're shutting pubs and clubs here from 8 PM. They're trying to stop the students going out partying, because that's all that's going on here, really. It's only the kids. So that's what they're trying to do, stop them especially over Christmas and stuff. I see that Wales are getting strict on theirs after Christmas as well.
159 to Marble Arch.
I hate how I need to wear a mask in school. Yeah, look, think about trying to wear one at work when you're driving buses. I'll tell you now, when you're wearing a mask and you're on a 12-hour day in a bus and you're on a long journey and you're on your way back and, you know, it's been a long day, like, the mask suffocates you. You feel so sleepy on the bus. It's terrible. It's more dangerous than anything, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, we have to wear them, so we do it. You can read comments. I always read my comments. On doctor's orders, I have to lay off fish and chips, cokes and cider. I wouldn't worry about the doctors too much. They always tell you those things. Might try and get past these. No, it's not gonna happen. Is the railway place still in this map? I don't think it ever got to the map yet. We're still waiting for that update, aren't we? Oh, bugger. Oh no, it looks like these people are mine. Well, we know where we are. We're in Lagston. The bell sounds the same in the Gemini too.
Marble Arch.
I wish I was exempted so I don't need to wear a mask. Yeah, it's true, too much water will kill you just with the potassium alone. Oh look, another idiot that can't help himself. The annoying thing about it is it messes up my chat, so I can't see if you guys have wrote stuff. That's what I hate the most. Eat too many bananas, it'll kill you too. Potassium again, isn't it? Dylan, I'm gonna show your comment. Yeah, I wish you would just piss off. You're right.
And local bus services.
Aiming to join you and OMSI at Christmas when I get my new driving wheel. Nice. You're more than welcome, mate.
Hello, Prince.
Hey, Callie. Can I please have an ambulance to Brixton Water Lane?
Yep, certainly. You've had a lot of events tonight, haven't you?
Oh yeah, especially ambulances. Jesus, I'm not even driving that bad. Actually, I am.
4 minutes at Brixton, Prince.
Oh, thanks, mate.
You're welcome.
None of the Nottingham City transport drivers check if you're exempt. I think they just don't care.
What's your badge number? I'm going to report you.
Well, I'm getting reported now. To be honest with you, look, you know, you can't just be asking every single person that gets on the bus. But each driver to their own. A lot of drivers just won't want the confrontation. If you say, oh, you can't get on because you don't have a mask, they say they're exempt and they don't have whatever they need or something, and you don't let them on, and next thing you know, the boss is asking you what's going on, letters of complaints because, you know, she can't wear her mask, or, you know. But here, they never took away the rule of wearing face masks, so everyone's very used to it here, so it's very easy.
Hello.
Marble Arch.
Hello there, I've had a heart attack. It's BA Travel here.
Yeah.
Well, it's not, I haven't had a heart attack, but the passengers have.
Yeah, you know, you gave me a
Can I
heart
have
attack
an
there.
ambulance thingy to Lower Marsh, please?
Lower Marsh.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 minutes at Lower Marsh.
God almighty, that's going to put us behind. Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Lovely. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Why won't the door shut?
159 to Marble Arch.
Okay, we've got very low frames here in Brixton. We already know that was going to happen. We'll get through Brixton and we'll be okay. There's one NCT driver that's a right knob about masks, tends to drive the 6. Yeah, look, some will and some won't. Look, I think it comes a lot down to driver discretion. You know, there are some of the elderly drivers that are generally worried about it, and they're quite strict on our buses here. And then you get the kind of younger generation that, you know, a lot of believe it or not, a lot of people here in Ireland believe that, you know, COVID isn't real. You know what I mean? There's a lot of that here, and a lot of anti-vaxxers. So a lot of people think they're untouchable as well. So yeah, whatever. You know, this Brian guy doing my bloody head off. And the thing is, because he keeps creating new accounts, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I could blacklist the word RTX. Is that what he put? I can't remember. I'll have to have a look. Everyone's messages are getting deleted now. What's going on? The bus driver in Cornwall, they don't have masks on when they're driving. Yeah, well, we have to here. You know, you can't expect... See, that's the thing. If you can't expect the passengers to wear it if you're not going to wear it yourself. Like, what's the point in that? You know, and we actually... we're not stopping. I'm going... Oh, the lags just ruined me there. No... God, this is a crap show. Yeah, you know, if you want the public to buy into it and wear masks, you have to wear the mask yourself, I believe. I used to live in Brixton, very vibrant community. Yeah, I've been to Brixton quite a few times. Nights out and stuff. A couple of restaurants, nice restaurants down there. There's an open top bar there that I quite like. Can't remember what it's called now. What started him going off? Since I started doing Yorkshire 3 videos, this guy has been around. And he seemed okay at first, but he clearly has a screw loose. And I generally believe he is also the other spammer that has 1 billion accounts. I don't know. Some people just aren't all there, are they, really? But yeah, he's an absolute nutter. NCT drivers on the 43, 44 can't speak English. Well, see, that'll help too. You're not for me, love? Alright, we'll keep going because we're late. I think it was the cones in Yorkshire counties that made him mad. No, he wasn't the guy. He wasn't the cone guy. I think I know who that was. It wasn't him.
Loughborough Road.
He's going to be even more lonely. He sent me a DM yesterday in after the stream, after going on about this RTX giveaways or whatever crap, and he sent me a load of pictures of like people dressed up as like cocks, and he was like telling me to suck on this and all this kind of stuff. Like, what a fucking loser. Mask wear is good, keeps seasonal colds away. Yeah, probably. You know. Look, the thing with masks is, if I wear mine, I protect you. You wear yours, you protect me. And I think that's only fair then, you know. We're doing it for each other. I put a mask on all the time because I just want to keep myself and family and friends safe. Yeah, look, but the problem is, wearing your mask isn't going to protect you from COVID. That's the worst thing about it. So, you know, if I wear mine to protect you, you wear yours to protect me. Oh, crap. But yeah, look, anything can help, you know what I mean? It's more than a fruitcake. Bum bum bum. Loughborough Road. I didn't know you were in Nottingham. Whoa! About to be in the back end of another 5-9. Just noticed my AI list isn't correct here either. I should have Simply Connect, and I don't seem to have it.
(159) to Marble Arch.
Yeah, and I bloody run over all the cones. Sorry, you could have walked down to me, but because you didn't, you're getting the next one now. Sorry, mate.
Hilliard Street.
Thank you, mods. Like I said, Nightbot is trying to help by timing them out quickly for some things. Oh yeah, he'll be back now the whole stream, actually. It's an absolute pain. He's doing this to all my streams now. Amazon's made a lot of money on the mask. I think China made a lot of money on the mask. All the PPE comes from China still. And yeah. China have done very well out of this pandemic. All the PPE equipment and stuff. Ventilators and God knows what else. All the extra stuff now that we've been buying at home. Everyone buying new PCs for Flight Simulator last year because everyone thought they were real pilots.
Vassal Road.
And training on the foreign routes at the moment. Oh, nice. Masks don't really work because the germs go through the hill. Yeah, look. But so say if someone did sneeze, instead of it spreading like 3 or 4 meters, you know, it's containing it a bit more. If there is a bit of social distancing, the masks will limit it more than having nothing. So like I said, it's better than nothing. Your driving looks like half the NCT drives. Sorry, mate. Yeah, you wouldn't believe I'm a real bus driver, eh? Oh. Oh, for frick's sake! Why are you not stopping? Why? Oh. Ah, balls. Okay, the window wipers won't turn off with the key. I don't know what to do. Oh, he's after Glenn Bixley now. Some of us might be real pilots. Yeah, some of you are real pilots.
Church.
Some of you are.
For Oval
Then you all got bored.
and cricket ground.
But real pilots wouldn't just play Microsoft Flight Simulator, would they? I don't know why the keys are not working. There you go. That's working. I was annoyed when I saw that pack of masks brought are made in China, designed in New Zealand. Yeah. But in real life, you wouldn't need to put up with the lag. True. But have you ever driven a real Gen 3? Sometimes it is like driving with lag, going uphill, and the bus is struggling with the last gear it has. Oh, it's turned itself off. No, you sod. I'm pressing Shift and W, it's not doing anything. It does seem to have slowed down though, since I put the squirters on.
Uh, 159 to Marble Arch.
Okay, I think we fixed that situation. Kids are chucking apples, pencils, paper balls on the bus drive today up and down the stairs. Yeah. I always have lots of fun on when they're all playing on the stairs. Especially on a Friday, Saturday night. I've said this many times. What I like to do is when they're all dancing and partying above your head, stamping on the... all of a sudden, you have to brake. Oh, no, there's a cat on the road. And you just watch them all like Skittles. Yeah, watch it. It will rain in a minute. You watch. You're getting your booster tomorrow. Nice. Simulation Nation, hello, mate. Yeah, we can't get boosters here yet. Not yet. Well, 40 to... I think it's from 40 upwards from next week. But currently it's at 50 pluses, I think.
Kennington Park Post
I just can't get
Office.
over it. Like, I can just imagine this kid just sitting in his room making multiple accounts just so he can spam on a chat because of why. I have no idea. Mustn't have many friends. YouTube really shouldn't Yeah, they should allow IP bans. Like, it's getting ridiculous now. Every stream, and I don't exactly have many people here on my streams watching me, so when it's getting filled with spam like that, oh, it's just crap. You know what I mean? Getting your boost after Christmas, already booked. Me on Monday. Yeah, well, the UK, obviously, because you guys don't want to lock down again. See, here, they've been very regiment throughout the whole thing. This is how the process has been from the beginning. I think the major problem they have is that they're starting to vaccinate kids from next week here. So 5 to 11-year-olds will be vaccinated. So they're keeping a lot of vaccines aside for them because they really want to get them with one shot at least, especially with the new wave with schools and stuff. So, like, most people between like the 20s and 50s, you know, we're all fully vaccinated. Some of us might be more recent than others and all that kind of stuff. So the big thing is, I know the next 2 weeks while the kids are off school, they really want all the kids vaccinated. Half leave the buses on the street unattended. Yeah, we do the same. If there's no one there for the handover, just shut the doors, leave the bus, it's fine. Most people wouldn't know how to turn on a bus anyways, you know, even if you play these games, it's not always as simple as that. There's always like another switch under a dash somewhere, or, you know. Also, the buses are tracked anyways. Probably doesn't even leave his room. It's probably like a 30-year-old virgin. That's the worst thing, isn't it? It's probably not even a kid. Okay, they complain about low temperature. I can't do nothing about that. Doors are opening every 5 minutes. You had your booster 3 weeks ago. Yeah, the UK are really pushing it now, but like I said, it's the kids now that they're focusing on here for January, because they don't want to close the schools no matter what, like they did last year. They really do not want to close the schools. So 5 to 11-year-olds will be offered their first vaccine from next week. I believe it's just a reduced amount of the Pfizer, I believe. I don't know. But, you know, vaccination doesn't necessarily mean we're all safe and stuff either, though, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm off now, buddy. Catch you soon. No worries, catch you later, mate. Thanks for popping in. Hull Drive's always late. We're always late here in Galway as well. It's an absolute nightmare to drive around. My school, there's a chance 3 or 4 buses will have a fancy bus, is what I call. Someone needs to get rid of that Brendan Cross guy now.
Kennington Lane.
Born bred Lincolnshire, very, yeah, nice. Defense hospitalization, although I had a boost yesterday and I feel like turd. Hello, mate. Yeah, it's, you know, there's people here. I think the first Omicron case here that died was fully vaccinated. But they had health conditions, you know. It's obviously, it's best to get vaccinated, but you can see why not everyone believes in it either. Us drivers in London are lazy asses. They point and leave at the same time the next bloody bus is due out.
Fitzallen Street.
Yeah, apparently I treated his son with no dignity now. Ah, this kid. It's just a loser. Yeah, we report all the accounts, and they still come back. He just keeps creating them. What he'll do now, Simulation Nation, he'll make one with your name, then XL's 12351, then it'll be Ryan. You know, what he does, he just keeps looking at the names that are there, and he just keeps making more accounts. Like, I just don't understand. Like, I don't even have that much time and effort to put into something like that. You know, if I was going to troll someone, I might do it once for a laugh, but then that would be it. Like, I couldn't be bothered after that. Ah, Callie got some work tomorrow. Nice. I don't have many plans for tomorrow. I'm going to have a nice, easy, relax. I'm going to actually watch the new
Marble Arch.
Grand Tour special tomorrow. I know it was released today or yesterday. I'm going to watch that tomorrow. That's my evening, maybe with a beer. Simulation Nation, get bored eventually. He's been doing it for about 3 weeks. He's never made a copy of mine. He's racist. You might be next. You might be next. Evening, sorry for being late. Forgot there was a stream as I was revising for my final exam. Anyways, hope everyone has a good weekend. Alex, no worries, mate. Good luck with your exams and your revision.
Road, Imperial War Museum.
I love the Imperial War Museum. It's not very long though. It doesn't take very long to do, but I do love it. You can't do mine because I have a custom profile pic, not the old one. Oh no, what he does, he doesn't take your profile pictures. What he does is he just takes your name. What do I think of the F1 result last weekend? I had a huge rant on my my stream last week actually. Mortified, absolutely mortified. Hamilton was robbed. It was a fix. You can see it all season long. They didn't want Hamilton to win his 8th title. You know, they were desperate for Red Bull. I'm not going to go into too much how I feel about the whole thing, but it was a shambles. Massey should be shot or kneecapped or hurt pretty badly. I think he's a disgrace. He's now disgraced the sport. I'm happy that Hamilton and them haven't gone to court with it. I think they should let the results stand. But what they should be pushing for is changes within the FIA, because that can't happen again. Like, that was shocking. Absolute shocking. And Massey, like I said, Massey should be shot in my eyes. He should be fired and shot. But the thing is, you see, if they do all of this, the FIA are kind of stuck, because if they fire him, it shows that they made the mistake and Hamilton should have won. So they're not going to do that either, I don't think.
2 Marble Arch.
And that's where the problems lie, you see, because of who he is. They can't, otherwise they're admitting to their mistakes, and they're not going to do it. Not in a million years. But yeah, absolutely shocker. Yeah, this troll's been doing my nut in for about 3 or 4 weeks now. It was your dad. Yeah, careful your caps. Nightbot might get you. Yeah, I mean, I never spam, but like, if I was going to, I wouldn't keep it up like this. Yeah, but you see, the thing is, Steve, that's the big problem. If they rewrite the rules, it shows that they've made the mistake, and they don't want to admit to that, because then it shows there's no legitimacy to Verstappen's title. You know what I mean? See, this is the problem, and I think they're correct. You know, I think Mercedes said we could have gone to court and they would have won, and I think the decision would have been overturned, and I think it would have been the 8th championship for Hamilton. But it's just, it wasn't worth it, like doing all that kind of crap.
(159) Marble Arch.
Bomb. It's either complete coverage for it or merry-go-round. Yeah, look, they so wanted him to win, and that's fine. There's a lot of Hamilton haters because he's had the most dominant car for a couple of years, and you know, that's fair enough. I like Hamilton personally. I think he needs to get his edge back. I think he's starting to be a bit soft, too much about rights and racism and trying to be that kind of good guy. That image doesn't really work in F1. What he needs to do now is get the grip between his teeth, head down, and say, no, I'm here to win, kind of thing. He's too much being friends with everyone again now. He needs to get a bit of fight in him. Mike Massey has made something. Oh, seriously, he's a shambles. He was a shambles to the Australian motor racing before that, and he's a shambles again. Whoa! Bloody mini drivers. What do you think this is? GTA? It's a little perplexed by one of your earlier comments. If people want to fly at flight sims max immersion, why not flights? I think you misunderstood me massively. I don't. Addison, I don't think you got what I meant. Don't worry about it, mate. Addison, it wasn't a dig about any real pilots or anything like that. Yeah, you've got the wrong end of the stick. He didn't win the title. Yeah, he was always going to get knighted anyways. I think he was always going to be on that honours list. Look how much he's done. You know, he's already smashed records that no one else will probably get near. It'd be interesting because there's rule changes next year. The cars are different. We don't know who has the strongest car yet.
159 to Marble Arch.
At this point, Hamilton doesn't care anymore. He'll retire next year when he gets the 8th title. I'll be honest with you, Steve. I can see him retiring, and as soon as that race ended, I even said it to herself. I said he's going to retire, because even as a fan of F1, after watching that, do I really want to watch more? Like, is that same bullcrap going to happen next year? Not being funny. You can see Red Bull's in his ear saying, "Oh, I need the cars out of the way. We need just one lap, and we win one lap, one lap." You know, it was a joke. I don't think teams should be allowed to speak to the race director unless, you know, they've been called to the race director maybe for a penalty or something. But there should be no contact like that.
A light here for
It was a
London
joke.
Eye.
Even Mercedes were doing it though, to be fair, because if you can do it, you can do it. Yeah, I wasn't crapping on real pilots, mate. I have lots of real pilots in the Discord too, and friends that are pilots, so... Also, I'm learning to fly myself, so, you know, it's... I wasn't... I think you got the wrong end of the stick. For the Bus 21, I still can't decide if to buy 3 or 4 E500s. Alex, I'll be honest with you, if you've got that far in the game, you probably won't need that many of them. I just have like 1 of each bus, that's all I have, so I can swap them around. Everyone's boring to the point of Mercedes and Red Bull winning. Interested to see how Russell will do in the Merc. I think Russell will give it a good go next year. Can you drive Gemini 3 next? Yeah, we'll take a G3 out next, probably. I think Red Bull cheated. You know, everyone will have an opinion of it, and that's the problem. Even as Max Verstappen, I don't know if I'd be happy with that win. Like, he's saying it's racing, it's what happened. Now, look, no offense to Verstappen, he followed what he was told. The Massey made those cars moved. He had the fresher tyres. He was always going to overtake Hamilton. Always. But, you know, Hamilton had
your driving is impeccable.
a 10-second lead before that safety car. You know, Massey actually was saying on the radio that he won't be letting the safety cars through because he was asked by Mercedes. He said, nope, they won't be letting them through to unlap themselves. And he said, okay, fine. And then all of a sudden, he changed his mind. And Mercedes were screwed. Massey's the problem. Massey's the huge problem there. But I don't think Red Bull cheated as such. I think the whole book is rigged. Yeah, look, it was poorly done. It was poorly done. Like I said, Verstappen, I think he's been great this year. And, you know, if he had won the race flat out and won the championship, you'd be pretty happy with it. But the way that ended, it was brutal. Absolutely brutal. And like I said, next year there's a lot of rule changes. The tyres are bigger. The cars aren't allowed to have the wing flexes. There's a lot of things that they're not allowed to have. So the whole car design's changing for next year. So it'd be interesting to see who is going to come out dominant. I reckon Ferrari spent a lot of their money, not from this year, but into the car for next year. Hence why Ferrari was so poor. What engine is Red Bull using next year? Are they using Ferrari? Because their contract with Honda's up, and Honda aren't doing it again. So whose engine are they using? Yeah, maybe if Massey had a number 2 or something, or even if there's 3 of them and a majority vote. But yeah, doing it on your own up there with the stewards, and you got the 2 teams in your ear telling you this. You can understand why he made bad decisions. You know, he was pulled into that crap like you wouldn't believe with those poor decisions. Absolute terrible decisions. Yeah, I don't know. I think they really hated Hamilton anyways. I don't think, you know, anyone wanted Hamilton to win, unfortunately. I don't know if it's just because it's Schumacher's record and obviously what's going on with him, or just because they hate Hamilton. I don't know. Eamon, hello mate, how are you? But like I said, I can't see them firing Massey, because if they fire him, it shows that they made a mistake and it was all frigged up. Unless Massey quits, he might be forced to hand in his notice. Maybe he'll decide that he's had enough. But they won't sack him. That's for sure.
159.
I don't think they're with
2,
Honda next year. I'm sure
Marble
Honda's
Arch.
contract ran out this year. There is no Honda next year. I think Russell will need to get used to the Merc race in Hamilton car. He got lost. Yeah, I mean, look, it's a big step up for him. You know, I think the next year he's definitely going to be the support driver for Mercedes. That's what they're going to want from him. And I think eventually he has the potential to win a world title. For sure. But, yeah, next year I think it'll be a big learning curve for him, for Russell. Honda is still helping, though. But who's their main engine? Who's it going to be from? At this point, 5 years, the rules will change, so you're only allowed to have 3 wheels and have to eat your cheeseburger as you leave the pit lane. Anyway, what's going on here? So we're doing a CCS event. We do them every Friday. So the Control Center Simulator, part of the BCS,
Hello.
as you can hear now.
Hi mate, can I have a tour please?
Certainly can. Anything in particular?
No, just anything you've got there please.
How about a 415?
Perfect. Thanks very much.
Alright, no problem.
Okay, thanks a
Right,
lot.
over time.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah, so we're doing Control Center Simulator. I don't know if you've ever done it or if you have it. It's we do it every Friday. So someone sits in the office as a controller. You know, you might get engine breakdowns or people passing out or fighting or football fans in the back of the bus and, you know, police and all that kind of stuff come. Quite good fun. It is Honda. I really thought Honda weren't in it next year. Okay. After Russell was in slow performing car, this would be a huge upgrade. Oh, massively. It'll, you know, I think he's a good driver too. I think he is a good driver. We're having a good rant about the F1 as well, apparently. Some people who work the Honda have moved to Red Bull to work in the powertrains division. So are they going to generate their own engine? The C400 ZF Ecomat is fantastic. Shame it won't be usable in the next update. Hope you see me go ahead island repaints in my video. Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Where's my handbrake? Yeah, I did. Looks good, actually. I must admit, Callie, I think the 159 is my least favourite route that we do. Feels like it's long. Okay, I didn't realise Red Bull were producing their own engine next year.
159. 2, Marble Arch.
I might get 2 since I already got my first one delivered to my company last week. Might order a couple more later on next year in case passenger numbers go back up. What's this, masks? Work provide us our masks. So... pretty much Honda. Well, not really, if you know what I mean. Yeah, obviously... what am I doing here? Honda obviously are involved then. Okay, I just assumed that Honda were nothing to do with it anymore. So yeah, okay, that's interesting. Oh, Jesus Christ. That woman scares the crap out of me every time. Fusion, can I get an ambulance, please? Hello?
Horse Guards Parade.
Oh,
Yep, ambulance.
bloody lag in London.
Where'd you want it?
Send it up
Horse
to
Guard.
no, send it to Trafalgar Square. I'm nearly there.
On or before?
Trafalgar Square's fine. Just there, yeah.
There you go. Be there in 4 minutes.
Cheers, buddy.
No problem.
How many of you just crapped your pants? Not as long as the 3, but it feels long. Yeah, no, I think I'd rather the 3 over the 159. We don't do London very often, I suppose.
159. 2, Marble Arch.
Basically a heart attack, isn't it? Okay, let's get this poor woman up to Trafalgar Square. The woman collapsed on the bus. As she collapsed, she screamed.
Trafalgar Square.
I wouldn't mind, but it's made my mini-map not work now as well. Brian, can you just go get a friggin' life with you, mate? You're friggin' boring as hell. Yeah, it scares me every time. Proper scream as well. Sam, driving the rain. Unfortunately, we're on BCS, so it's real weather only, mate. But it does look like it might rain soon. It does look pretty dark out there. Dylan, seriously, he's been here for weeks now. Every stream. Oh, I can't even explain to you. Can't even explain. I see there's a faster banning bot or person. Yeah, so basically I configured Nightbot to be a little bit stricter, like I told you guys at the beginning of the stream, because this guy likes writing in capitals. Ryan E, good evening, how are you, my friend? How do I download this? Is this OMSI nav or what? As in, what am I using to drive? Or what were you doing for the event? So this is CCS, Control Center Simulator. It is an add-on that you can get alongside with BCS. So the BCS side of it, Simply Connect, is our company that we have here on the channel. And we do weekly CCS events every Friday. Yeah, I'd kind of wait though, because I reckon there should be some good sales on next Wednesday on the Steam sale, Steam Winter Sale. OMSI stuff always drops down in price. BCS, CCS is usually not a bad price. The reason I said in case passenger numbers go is because I'm playing real life at the moment in the bus sim. Nice. Try not to run too many of the dodgy AI over. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. We're just chilling. Yeah, so this add-on is from Steam. So if you just want to do the events, you can see the ambulance is coming now to pick her up.
Marble Arch.
If you just want to do the events, is CCS. If you want to do the bus company simulator, which we have here as well, is BCS. You can get both, of course, and join us on both things. It's up to you guys. And Pantilis, hello. I assume that means hello. Why does that back door never shut? Only this was like 3, it'd be perfect. I know. Some of the maps are really well performing, but yeah, London is not the best performing map. I like Bus Sim 21, but it doesn't quite have the immersion as I find as OMSI. I don't think, anyways. We'll have to do some multiplayer on Bus Sim soon, I think. Ah, Steve, every stream for 3 weeks or so now. It's brutal, mate. Brutal. He's the one I had to ban from Discord yesterday as well. Same idiot. Yeah, I wouldn't say my Dutch is brilliant. I'll be honest with you.
Regent Street,
Or
Charles
Deutsch,
II
German.
Street.
I wouldn't say it's perfect. I did more French than German. But hello and welcome. We are doing CCS. If you have CCS, you are more than welcome to join us. Stephen Mansell, hello. What's everyone's favourite bus in real life? Mine's Volvo Olympian. Lovely bus. I like a lot of the older style stuff, but to drive, you can't beat a Gen 3. I find them so comfy. Light steering. Nice and slow. Oh, crashing into cars here now. In real life, second set of doors in the LTs close and open like slow. Can't bloody read it. I think we should worry about driving buses first, then read chat. Third set closes very quickly, opens like the old person though. Can I post that link for Twitter I sent you on Discord? Yeah, you can do.
Hello, Prince.
Hello, Richard.
Ah, Princess.
That was a nice hello.
Just got another stream deck today. Setup views
can I have a
on
322
FS makes it
or
much easier to change
48201?
between them than pressing millions of buttons. Yep, I have the same thing. I have mine set up on my
Are
stream
you
deck.
loaded in game?
No, I'm in the company.
I don't think they teach German now.
We've got a
What,
cold.
in schools?
I'm guessing.
Do they not do that?
Man flu.
There's a lot going around, man. Loads of it.
It's amazing, really, because I don't go out.
We're on the 159, yeah.
322 from Crystal Palace.
Thank you.
It's been a
Alright.
long
Thank you.
No problem.
159.
Hey lad, the wheels on the bus are supposed to go round and round, not fly off. What's your badge number? I'm going to report you.
I love that they always ask for your badge number. I'm like, have you looked on your ticket? Badge number's on the ticket.
159 to Marble Arch.
Prince, Mike's still active.
Okay.
It was French or German when I was at school. My school, they don't teach German, only Spanish or French. So I would have probably rathered Spanish, but I took French because everyone said it was easier.
Piccadilly Circus.
And it came in handy because I went and lived in France for a little while, so it did come in handy, so it was a good call at the end. When the teacher says, oh, you might need it when you grow up, you know, when you're fighting them in detention, saying, oh, who needs this crap? A bit like algebra. Who needs algebra? Yeah, French did come in
Maybe I
handy.
should stick with Scalextrics,
God,
mate.
that was terrible. You're getting stick from all sides tonight. Yeah, everyone's at me. Everyone's at me. May you pin the BCS CCS link anyone that can't find it. So you can buy it in two ways. If you buy it today, there is a discount code on my Discord, mate. But you have to buy it from PDP Direct, and they give you a Steam code. Or if you want to buy it from Steam, I get you a code. Transport Enthusiast Hassan, are you in the Discord?
159 to Marble Arch.
It has a ramp, but it's not.
Hello, lad.
I don't know if there's a way from the cab or not. No. Passengers complain about my delay. People got nothing better to do. Feels like I've been watching this 159, completed 3 tours while you're still on 159. Yeah. It is. Feels like that. My art teacher's a pain in the bum because a little mistake she tells you to redo it. Ah, see, my art teacher was great. She was like, express yourself and all this. She was kind of one of these kind of people, very kind of hippie-like, and everything was good. Nothing was ever terrible. No one could do wrong. Yeah, it was brilliant. DM me Transport Hassan, and if no one sent you a link before then, I'll send you the link after the stream.
Conduit Street, Hamley's Toy Store.
Well, I was just reading that tweet from Glenn Bixley. I used to drive buses in London. I used to drive for National Express. I used to drive in and out of London every day. Driving in London's not so bad, to be honest with you. Like, even when it's heavy traffic, it still works. It flows, if you know what I mean. There's just enough bus lanes. Some areas obviously are a bit more dodgy than others, but yeah, I used to I've driven in London for years. David, hello mate, how are you? Okay, I'm off. Done with the.
159.
Well done to moderators.
2,
Keep up the. Yeah, I know
Marble
this
Arch.
idiot. I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2 recently. I read somewhere that they've messed around with the online stuff and it's not as good anymore. I don't know if that's true or not. I've got Red Dead on the Xbox, but barely played it. Yeah, like I said, it just ruins the stream because I can't see the bloody... I mean, he's got my name, InsideAgameR, September the 25th, 2016. Like, that doesn't mean anything. I didn't quite see the responses, I was just trying to look there, hence why I drove on the curbs. Told you, Steve, it's probably
Oxford
some
Circus Station.
30 or 40-year-old virgin that just doesn't know what to do with his life. Like, oh, I must go on Google and make billions of accounts so I can say InsideAgameR. No worries, mate. I'll send you the links once I'm done. I need to grind just to get the bounty hunter job. Oh, okay. See, it's that kind of thing, especially when you want to do stuff on YouTube, when you have to grind for hours and you can't, if you don't stream it, if you make videos, like there's so much editing and cutting. I'm former London Drive 2, my routes were 4, 43, 67, 73. I feel like I should do the lottery now with your numbers, as well as the M5, N20 recent ones. Nice. First Smith, hello. This is 159, not done yet. Ugh. And the problem is I can't control him because he just makes new accounts. So it doesn't matter how many accounts we report, he just makes another new one or another new one or another new one. So like I can't even block him. See you later, mate.
159.
Excuse me,
2,
you're making me very
Marble
late
Arch.
for my appointment.
Oh, I'm making her very late. She'll do that. "23 years, nice. Watch next spam name has 69 in the name and thinks it's funny." You should try Twitch. Yeah, people keep saying this. I mean, I stream to Facebook and here, but people keep telling me I should do Twitch as well. I don't know, maybe. I feel like Twitch isn't really as much about gaming though. It's about people that like watch. I just see them all now. They're all doing like these kind of game shows, TV, and you know, unfortunately, my boobs aren't big enough. I don't think I can make it.
Oxford Circus Station, Hollis Street.
Don't know why he got to go there. That didn't make any sense. what I don't get about Twitch is the people that sit there watching them, and the girl's sitting there just eating her breakfast, and I can hear her just crunching on the microphone, and I hate those kind of noises. and she's like an absolute slob. She's like be talking with her mouth full, things be falling down. I just don't get it. People love it. People love watching them. Don't know what it is. But yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? You're online tomorrow afternoon, mate? I should be around tomorrow. Depends what time. The dog has the vet at 12 o'clock. Man United, I don't know, is the Man United game still on tomorrow? Has it been cancelled yet? I think that's at 12:30, so if you want me around, it'll have to be kind of early evening. But we are flying on Sunday, Ryan. Sunday, Monday, Thursday next week. Sunday, Monday, Thursday.
159 to Marble Arch.
Parker, what's your opinion of the Levantes? I used to love them. I used to love driving the Levantes. I thought they were great. Broke down a lot though, but that didn't bother me either because like you just get paid to sit around. But I actually liked them. I really liked them. We used to race each other out of London with the Triptronic gearboxes. You'd put it into manual and we'd be both racing and get out the A4 down onto the M4 and stuff like that. I actually quite liked them. Talk to him about to set up my ticket machine and depart with the 12 to the hospital. No worries, Alex. The valleys are grand, they rattle a wee bit. I was never really rattled too much, I don't think. Not that I can remember, they're always quite smooth. Have you ever been near Hounslow or Twickenham? I'm from there. If you've been on a bus, I'd like to hear what one. Well, transport enthusiasts. I used to drive the 702 Green Line when it was with First, from London to... trying to see where my bus stop was. London to Bracknell. So I used to work for Slough First. So used to drive the street lights up and down. High Wycombe and back for First occasionally. Then Bixley with a horizontal belly button. I mean, like, I don't understand. I thought when you signed up to YouTube, you could only have one account per email. I didn't realize you could have multiple accounts. I'm just not sad enough to make multiple accounts, I suppose.
159 to
Would you mind turning the
Marble
heating
Arch.
on?
Did you prefer the Scania ones or the Volvo ones? I've always been more of a Volvo driver. I just love the steering. I find it so light. And the Levantes are pretty nippy off the line as well. They're always, like I said, you put the manual gearbox on, the ZF, and we'd be racing out of London. I was actually to drive this tire on the 12 at the hospital, refused to start, so I've been switched to the B8 ILE. Slough, David Brent's area. True. I didn't live in Slough myself. I lived a bit out from Slough, but I worked for First. When I first started bus driving, that's where I got my license with First. First gave me my bus license back in the day. But I used to live in Ivor.
Bond Street Station.
Ivor Heath, or whatever they call it. I have a lot of friends that live in kind of Hounslow, Slough and stuff like that. That was the best thing about working for First Slough. You'd be sent down to Weymouth all the time to cover their strikes.
Marble Arch.
Ah, but that's where they sent them, was it? Didn't Reading buses pretty much take over the whole of Slough?
Hi, handsome.
We're on the 159 still, yes. Okay, he just went through the doors. Prince is 30 minutes from Hounslow. Nice. See, if I'd done this a couple of years ago, we'd all be living quite close to each other. We could go out on the beers. but it's possibly I will be in Slough in January anyways. We're going over to England for a few days, if we can. But maybe do a flight tomorrow afternoon if you're about. I'll give you a message, no worries. Are you going to be around for Sunday, Ryan, as well? My brother's... God. There's freaking spammers. My brother is having a sleep over his friend's house, and I'm in peace. Nice. All like a bit of peace. Mighty Gamer, I don't know why your message was deleted by Nightbot. Oh, it's because you did it in caps. You're only 20 minutes away as well. Looks like all the bus fans live in Slough, hey?
Marble Arch Station.
I'm trying to get back to the chats because I can't read what's going on here. Yeah, this idiot's back. Can you do the 411 route to Kingston from West Moseley? I don't know what we'll get next. We get whatever the controller gives us. Yeah, we're only 10 minutes behind. We're going to do one more for tonight. This 159 is long. You will be. Awesome. Good to hear. Let me know when you make... Yeah. Do plan to be around January time. Yep, definitely be over there January, so we've got some relatives and stuff to see. Can you go by a different name at the bus? What do you mean? Do the 401 or 216. Like I said, whoever's in the office will tell us what's next, and then we'll do it. I think I'm taking the Gem 3 out next as well. Cameron, which route with National Express did you like best? I used to like the Swindon one in the morning, but the only problem was you'd have to be in London by 5:30 in the morning. And you'd go up to Swindon, straight up, break 45 minutes, back to Heathrow, and you're done for the day. Used to like that a lot. But the route that I did the most was Cambridge. So, you know, you go around the M25, you go up to Luton Airport, and then you take all the back roads to Cambridge. I can't remember the number now off the top of my head. Was it the 456 or something like that? Or 356? This is not my stop. People just in the middle of the road. Do you use your real name at the bus company, or can you use your preferred name? I use my real name. Do you know my real name or something? I'm confused. Obviously I have to use my real name. I have OMSI, but I really want to know, will they release a two-door E200 MNC London spec? Someone's making one, isn't they? Or somebody was making a two-door MMC. Could be wrong. Ryan would prefer to 12. Yeah, I just want whatever's shortest because this one was long. This is brutal, this route. For me, Miranda Hart can't act and ain't funny. She tries too hard. I find a lot of people like that. Comedians and stuff try too hard now. I think they got to be too careful what they say as well. I think that's a big problem now. Like, we literally can't say nothing in this world without offending or discriminating or upsetting. Like, I don't even know how comedians can do their job anymore. Like, it seems like we've forgotten how to even have a laugh, I suppose, sometimes. My brother worked for Oxford Express, driving from London to Oxford and vice versa. Fun, very busy. Yeah, you see them all the time. But yeah, where's Marble Arch? It's in London, where the big arch is. Not far from Hyde Park Corner. Oh, this guy, man. The West End. I like the West End. Used to drive around the Marble Arch. Sometimes in the mornings when we did the Leeds run and stuff. We'd go down that way, up to Golders Gate. Past Lords and all that kind of stuff. Can you do Obilio to do R68. So basically we're in BCS, which is my bus company. So unfortunately we've only got Simply Connect repaints for the stream. But we will change bus. And we can't change the map unfortunately because it's an event. So we can only do London. Parker, there is time. We're still going to go for another half an hour yet. Oh, hang on, what am I doing? We need to turn in here. Okay, so we're a little late. Let's see what kind of money we made today. I find that London doesn't make that much money either, which is a bit sad. You can do a 68 though, can't you? Oh, they hated my driving. Yeah, London taxis, worst people ever. Some terrible scores. The map looks good, just the performance is poor. That's the only bad thing I'd say. Parker, my son, make sure you look after InsideAgameR. He may be strict, but just look after him. He's a good pilot. What the frig? I can't even read it before Nightbot takes it away. Oh, this is sad. Hey. Fusion, can I get another route? Something that's only going to be half an hour, if possible.
Yeah, I can have a look. Half hour, yeah?
Yeah, something shortish.
What bus are you going to use next?
I'd take anything. I'll probably take the Gen 3.
Okay. How about a 12?
Yeah, go on, I'll do.
There you go.
Cheers, mate.
Alright.
Okay, all the London buses are here. Where's the Gen 3s? D5LH. Just take whatever. Ryan Clark took this last. Make sure the bus isn't blown up before we take it out. We're all good. We're all good. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, 25 minutes late due to the late night traffic. Hope we can make up the time when I thrash the life out of this B8. You can't really thrash the B8. It's bloody slow. That's the only thing I'd say. It was on Scunthorpe earlier. It was going 30 miles an hour. I was thinking, Jesus, I forget how slow this bus is. Can you do a 58 since my dad works for a Raptor Group? 58 to Clapham Park. I would love to, but we're doing a 12. It's what came next in the event, so that's what we are doing at the minute. Do you ever do Cornwall routes? Nah. No. So I worked for National Express Heathrow. So we did the two-man leads. Swindon. We did the Brighton to Stansted section, the one that went to Norwich. We did the Woking train one to Heathrow Terminal. God, what was the other routes that we did? We did a couple of shuttles up to Milton Keynes with buses that would go further on up. But yeah, I can't remember all of them down the top of my head. What would a driver do if they had a nosebleed? I've never come across that happening. I don't. My nose never bleeds. It's pretty weird. Ah, Will James, the worst mod in the world. I'm glad you're here. You got some work to do. We got our best friend back. What can you do if you have a nosebleed? Just try and contain it, wipe it. Go home sick. Most of what our drivers would probably do. Complain that they're dying. Gotta live up to the title. That's it. It's true. I'm on the street life for my last bit of my West Country free shift. Got 3 more round trips on the 12-2s and the 122s. Woking train one is a Dolly Parton one. Woking 925. Yeah, but that Woking one is terrible. You go up and down to Woking like 10 times in the day. And the M25 section, even though you're only on it for 1 junction or 2 junctions, oh, we used to do the Gatwick, double Gatwicks as well. Used to hate doing them. I'd rather go all the way down to Brighton than Gatwick. But but yeah, that Woking one, oh. Boring. And we used to have a real crappy bus for it as well. Like, it was one of the oldest buses in the fleet. It was just crap. Once you go into Woking, you don't come out. You go down to the train station there. At least there's at the train station there's a shop, isn't there? Is it? We call it Duns here, but it's Marks and Spencer's, isn't it? At the train station, you can go in there anyways. British Wolfie, anyone know where I can get Control Center Simulator? You can get it on Steam or on the PDP website. Once I've loaded in, I'll get it. And if you want to come join us with these events every Friday, the next event will be Tuesday though, because next Friday is Christmas Eve, so we're going to do our Christmas one on Tuesday. We're going to do Yorkshire Counties 3 on Tuesday. So British Wolf, if you want to come join the Discord and keep up to date when we do these. Also, we have our BCS company, Simply Connect, as well, if you want to get CCS and BCS, etc., etc. Here we go. So we're in the Gem 3. Here's our buses. Let me just try and get a link for you now. I knew that was going to go up on that side. Let's switch. So it depends if you want to get BCS and CCS. If you wanted to get both, we have a discount code for BCS. Once you own BCS, you get your own discount code then for CCS. Which makes it a bit cheaper. Hey, show, mate. Oh, you sent by the Marty, sorry. No worries, mate. Jeez, look at that Woken moving up in the world of Marks and Sparks. I'm pretty sure it's Marks and Sparks there at the station. Oh, hang on. What have I done? Where's my bus? We're underground. London Underground. Okay, 12:54 we're due out. Okay, that's a bit on the rush side, but hey ho. Let's just get the map to work. Do I need both to join in with these events? No. Okay, so BCS is kind of more like what we do anyways, which is the bus company, adds a lot more to your OMSI game alone. But just to join the events, that's the only one you need. And like I said, we do the events usually on a Friday night, and but like I said, next week we will be on Yorkshire Counties 3. Okay, it's not letting me do what I want it to do, so frig yeah. Let's get in the bus, let's turn her on. I haven't driven this in ages. Okay, let's get some lights on. Lady lights. We're doing a 12, aren't we? Well, Oxford Circus. Nice. Let's get some heat on for our passengers. Make them a bit happier. That's already on. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's sort you out. Let's sort you out. Let's go down a little bit. Okay, let's get our asses out of here. Okay. So should I get BCS or CCS? I recommend both, personally. But what I would say is, if you just want to do the events with us, just get CCS. If you want to do both, which a lot of people here will tell you that BCS just gives you something a bit extra to do with OMSI. You know, you're earning money for a company, etc., etc. But it's up to you, really. If you ever decide to leave Stagecoach OMSI, come join this amazing company. Yep, you're always welcome, mate. Always welcome. I think we are the busiest UK company now on BCS, CCS. Between the training company and the main company, I think we're up to about 80 odd drivers. And we're very active as a community on BCS and CCS. Obviously, we do these events on a Friday. They get quite busy, depending on the maps. We mix between left hand and right hand. We do both in the company. We don't just do right hand drive, we do right and left. If we don't go now, we're never going to get out. I'm already late. So yeah, we're pretty busy. London always takes a little bit longer to load. Big map. But British Wolfie, do come join the Discord, and you know, you can ask some people more questions on it if what you want to do, and a lot of people in there talk about OMSI, etc. Why is this taxi not going? I do like, this is probably my favorite Gem 3. I do like the hybrid.
Medlar Street.
Okay, first stop. You gonna get on, Doris? 'Cause I'm officially late. Oh, you cow. Look at you spawning out of nowhere. I get a nice screenshot.
to Oxford Circus.
We're not a bad bunch. The Stagecoach division I work for is last up to Spectre normal service, due to be withdrawn in January after that.
Camberwell Green. Bus will wait
You mainly do
here
the school
whilst
work.
drivers are changed.
Yeah, so we don't really have a strict structure in our company. Basically, it's free for all. You can drive any bus you want, drive any routes you want. We have
Medlar Street.
how many maps we have to drive. I have no idea. I think there's a good amount there. Right hand, left hand. We've got a huge fleet, 115 buses or something, I reckon now. Favorite on London? I actually quite like the 12. 12's quite nice. 68's quite alright as well. I really hate the 159, funny enough. Right, I'll speak to you tomorrow, mate. Yeah, no problem. Not a problemo. Problem is, I don't drive London very much. Like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, it's not like one of those ones I go out of my way to drive on. When we do the events is pretty much when I drive it. Maybe I'll make some more videos on London. Unless like something comes out, you know. I don't tend to do much on London. Maybe I should do a bit more. Would you guys watch some OMSI videos if I did London? Doris, are you wanting me, Doris? Of course you do. Oh yeah, the 322 is quite good as well.
To Oxford Circus.
They've been working on the old Kent Road for ages now.
Wyndham Road.
I would watch OMSI but not London. But you what about Yorkshire County's 3, Arjun? Like I said, we've got quite a lot of left-hand maps that I haven't driven in a long time, so I've actually been having a lot of fun. I think tomorrow... Oh no, tomorrow's Scunthorpe as a video. And I think Monday is that Stein Kirkin version 2. I do apologise, the dog is dying next to me.
12 to Oxford Circus.
You should try the 322, tight turns, challenging roads. I kind of go through points of what I'm interested in. Like I said, I did Scunthorpe today, and I actually quite enjoyed myself, and I wouldn't normally say that. They're some of the routes I find the most boring, the stagecoach ones there. They're just long and nothing happens, but I enjoyed it today. I drive a lot more left-hand than I do right-hand, believe it or not. I like all the interesting buses you can find as well, like freeware stuff on the European and the Western world kind of stuff. Sorry, the East is really good. I like manual buses and stuff like that as well. Like I like the old stuff. Well, Arjun, I did do a train video for you today. Never saw you made a comment.
Place.
I was waiting for you to say, finally, trains! But I didn't get nothing. I was very disappointed. The only left-hand map I've driven in my life is Gundorf. It's a good map too. There's so many good maps, British Wolfie. You know,
12 to
things like Villemol.
Oxford Circus.
I like Proboshka Land. That Starkirkin version 2 was really good. Jolingen I've quite enjoyed. We put in the company. There's some others there. Obviously Bodenham. You've never driven on Bodenham? Another great left-hand drive. Juned, you started playing Train Sim World 2? I'm more of a fan of Train Sim, but I do play a bit of Train Sim World 2. Dovetail do like to send me keys for it.
Hi mate, can I have another tour please?
Yeah, you certainly can. Anything?
Have you got something that will take me up to close of play, please? So
Oh, a nice long one, yeah?
Yeah. I don't know, is it with the 159?
God, you're a brave
Still
man.
fit?
Brave man. 159.
Uh,
Yeah, Train Sim World 2 is great.
Or
I need to do some more train sims in the new year. I'm going to rework my structure a little bit.
I can give you a 42-minute run. 68.
But I did do a nice video
that's spot
today, doing out on the
you go,
Class
that's all
800
yours.
from AP. Real
Perfect.
nice.
Thanks a lot.
Real
Cheers.
nice.
No problem. Bye.
Bye.
Gonna make some scenarios on that. See, that's what I like about Train Sim, is that we can make scenarios. I think that's the
Camberwell
difference.
Road, Albany Road.
We can just do so much more, and we can put anything we want wherever we want. I finally finished at 12 to the hospital. Got 5-minute break before I drive the Optus Spectra. Nice.
to Oxford Circus.
Go on, get your asses in. The back doors. Broken my default OMSI 2 maps.
Westmoreland Road.
Playing around with AI lists and stuff. Back a minute ago, make myself a well-deserved cup of tea after all this driving. No worries, mate. What are your thoughts on the upcoming Explain 12? I'm really looking forward to that one. It looks really good. I like that they've changed some of the shadings and the lightings and stuff. I'm really happy that a lot of my add-ons, or most of them, are going to be ported over, like they did with X-Plane 10 and stuff, which is good. Kind of means all your planes aren't worthless.
Hello.
Hello and good evening.
Bloody hell,
could I
Siku.
please drive one route?
Yeah, anything in particular?
Oh no, surprise me please.
Surprise you? Okay. How about a 45?
Sounds great to me.
Where have you been?
All yours.
Very, very busy.
Where have
Hello,
you been?
greetings.
Kurt is going to be so mad now. He was here last night, and he always asks about you. He's going to be so mad.
I'm very, very, very sorry. Had a lot to work in the past month and a lot to do, but just wanted to come around just before Christmas and say hello.
No worries. Well, hello.
Hope you all have been fine.
Yeah, we've all been good. We've struggled on.
East Street.
Good.
We're getting there. But it's nice to see you. Nice to see that you're still alive. We were a bit worried for a while.
Oh no, don't worry. If I don't come around, then it's most of the time I'm busy with work.
No worries, mate.
Well, take care. Enjoy your run.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
The roads are gone in Berlin. What the bloody hell have you been doing? My London always crashes when I get to Crystal Palace. Really? I always find... actually, my OMSI doesn't crash too often. In fairness. Going Bixie, are you streaming tonight? What are you doing? Arjun, he's given up for today. He'll be back. He'll be back. I tell you now, he'll be back. He'll be back tomorrow, without fail. Yeah, Siku's brilliant. We've missed Siku. It's nice to have you back, Siku. Are you kidding me? Are you literally...
to Oxford Circus.
Wow, what am I doing? I think they want the bus behind.
12.
You can just re-verify your
Oxford
files on Steam and it
Circus.
would fix for you. You know that, don't
Larkham
you?
Street.
Ah, Escape to Pacific. That's good. I quite like that one. And Alex is back with his cup of tea. Can't drink tea this late. I'll be peeing every 5 minutes. Hot chocolate would do nicely now, though. It was worth a try. Cow plays, hello mate. How are you? Problem if I reinstall OMSI 2, all my data is lost. You don't have to reinstall it, just verify the files and it just picks up the files that were deleted. It doesn't change your install. Pureback is driving in E200 on the 201, nice. I gotta fix all your mistakes, well I'll be there, I'll be there. How'd you run London so smooth? I always fall through the map. I wouldn't say that this is smooth. It does have its issues in certain areas, especially around Brixton. 4GB patch? That's the only thing I can really say. I always run my 4GB patch every time I add a new bus, new map, anything. I just redo the patch. I never fall through the map, but it's still a lag fest. And my install on OMSI is like 400 gigabytes now, so it has a lot of files to read. So all my maps kind of lag a bit more than others. All aboard.
to Oxford Circus.
Ever since Yorkshire, I couldn't get back into London because of the lag. Yeah, that's the thing, innit? Like I said, if I ever play London, it's either because of London variant buses out, or we do CCS. I try running it, but I also have my AI turned down quite a bit. I have mine down quite a bit. Find a video getting street decks, the electric ones, are they? Nice. 100 gig, I have to prepare. So basically mine is quite big because Aerosoft has sent me every single add-on, every single map, as well as the other crowd. Also the freeware stuff, there's so much freeware stuff for OMSI, and because I like doing everything, I like all kinds of weird buses which I make videos on and stuff. A lot of people just stick to what they like some people, if they just like UK, they'll only have UK stuff and your install won't be that big, but if you like me and want to gander in a bit of everything, yeah, that's what happens, unfortunately.
To Oxford Circus.
Slow progress. He's playing more than he's doing anything else. Yeah, it was guys. I forgot that you were making the map as well. Balancing union work. Yeah. It's tough. Hang on. Why does he think he gets to go and I'm here at a red light? Bloody taxis. Now, if I ever have problems around Elephant and Castle where we're about to go around, this is where I get my issues, if I was to fall through the map. Or I get the bouncing bus sometimes. Hang on, this is not my stop.
Elephant and Castle Station.
Definitely it's going to be odd seeing a video with electroliners. I think this way we're all going.
Prince.
Hey mate, can I get? I was just gonna say, can I get the return trip? Yeah. I've just pressed terminate tour, but as soon as I pressed it, I heard that noise in the background. That that noise of the electrics failed.
Oh, what?
So I was gonna say, yeah, I don't know if it's true, but I was gonna say, can I have the return of the 322, the SW45 if you got it?
Sierra Whiskey 4-5 is all yours.
Oh, Leo,
Yeah, and
talking
stay
about
on the
maps.
line, so I don't know
How's
if
your
it's
map
true.
doing?
We'll find out.
Are we going to see it on Fellows Film anytime soon?
Yeah,
you forgot to send me the
Electrics
files.
are broken. Look, I have an engineer as well.
I didn't forget.
Yeah.
I'm in the Discord there, right? I see when you post updates and stuff.
I've had a lot of stuff tonight.
Does it come up on your screen?
Yeah, 6 minutes.
Yeah.
How about
It
this?
should be just in time for you to leave. Oh, you'll be a couple of minutes late.
No, I'll be alright, I think. I got 10 minutes, I think.
20 past, you leave?
Yeah. No, my game time's 11 minutes past. A bit behind.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Alright, thanks.
Alright, no problem.
Okay, I'm the last bus stop. Oops. Back. Won't talk since I'm departing now. No worries, mate. Got rejected on Saturday. Oh. Are you any closer to getting it not rejected? Okay, ticket inspectors entered the bus. Inspection will be executed during the bus ride. Nice.
to Oxford Circus.
Well, Leo, if you still want to send it to me, let me know. Ah, for frig's sake, someone's dying again. Ticket inspector was attacked. Ticket inspector was attacked. Injured by a passenger. Request help by the control center. Okay. We'll get that sorted.
London College of Communication.
Could I get... Well, a ticket inspector has entered the bus. The ticket inspector... Hang on, what's going on here? Ticket inspector was attacked and injured by a passenger. Request help. I don't know, do I need police and ambulance or just an ambulance?
I would say both.
Yeah, I'd say both probably as well.
Okay. We'll deal with the inspector first, as his company man. And the police as well. About the same time.
That's going to... Road, is it?
To
Yeah.
Oxford Circus.
Okay, perfect, mate.
Alright.
Cheers.
No problem.
I will DM you my Fellows Film name in a minute. Because I think it's InsideAgameR, in all honesty. But I need to just double check. It could be my real name. Only 2 problems left compared to 50. Well, that's not bad. That's a result. Yeah, that's the screaming. That's the second one that did me now. And it's funny because I have the noise quite low in my ears, but even the screams just are so loud. Do as the Londoners do, look the other way. Yeah, no one cares for anyone. Okay, we gotta wait here at road, unfortunately. Help will be here in 3 minutes. Hang on, let's see if I can get my Fellows Film name now. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Yeah. That is my fellow's film name. You're taking a B5LH on the 201. Nice. That's okay. We could do some more open toppers. Suppose we can get a nice screenshot. Is that another 12 behind me? That's how late I am. Go ahead of catching us up saying, oi, move your ass. Oops. Whoops. Can't wait for the veiling. I was hoping the veiling might come out before Christmas, but I don't think we're going to be that lucky now, eh? And the Omni Deco. Here comes the fella's film wave. Oh yeah, I'll just Google Drive and DM you on Discord sending. Oh yeah, no worries, mate. Whichever works for you. I've done 400 MMC on the 201 before. Yeah, it's okay. Look, if you if you want to, some people like to play with a bit more realism. Problem with the 201, if you take a single decker, it's not big enough. You're full after two runs. You know what I mean? We've got quite a few open toppers in the company, but another one wouldn't hurt. To be fair, I actually haven't driven an open topper in a little while. I might have to do a West Country route in an open topper as a video this week. Some of those DIY jobs are better than the actual open toppers themselves. Bit more LP. We can shut the doors. Oh, don't say we've crashed. Nope, we're all good. Bendy works on 201 for extra capacity. Forget about that Bendy Mercedes thing. I don't really drive it. I don't know if we have one in the company. I think we did in the old one. Hudson, did Overdrive an open topper? Yep. When I worked for First, we used to go up to Legoland, and we had an open topper, one from Weymouth, that would go up there to Legoland in the summer. Dylan, no worries, mate. Catching a bit.
Lambeth North Station.
Tour buses. Yeah, most open toppers are like, most of the big capitals and towns now have those open topper sightseeing things. But yeah, we used to have it, and an old Route Master as well we used to have on the Legoland route that we got to drive. I'm driving with collisions on, so it doesn't really matter. You're driving with them on? You mean off, mate? Oh, since we stopped there for 3 minutes, OMSI is not happy. Yeah, he did alright, didn't he? I think he's catching him now. I think he was injured. They fixed him up. I'm pretty worried that we're not going to go any further than this one. Ooh. Ooh. Hasn't told me it's broken yet. We'll carry on waiting for a minute. bugger. It'll be okay. They'll load us back in. Uh, 4 gigabyte patch is done. I think it's because it's been running over 2 hours now. I think sometimes that happens. It's just London. You gotta have one crash on London. Lucky it auto saves. We should be alright. Just wanted to finish this off. Just one of my planes. It's MB, yeah. These things happen. That one was out as a drive trainer, and the trainer took them down the old Oak Common. God, how do you even explain that? Must admit, here in Ireland, there isn't too many low bridges, so we're alright. Especially in the towns and stuff. What do you have planned for Christmas, mate? I'll be working most of it. Not much really, mate. Just family time, plenty of food. Not much, I'll be honest, not much. Probably watch, what, Titanic for the 100th year in a row? I don't know. See what movies are on. Sky Movies has been terrible this month. They're emailing me like every day about, oh, our movie selection is going to be our best yet. It's absolutely terrible. I remember once, it was my first time going up to Cambridge for National Express. It was the first time on my own. I only went up one day with one guy, and I went up myself. And I got a bit lost coming through Luton Town, going back to the airport, and there was a bridge, and I must admit I did cack my pants a little bit. I thought, oh, I'm going to take off the top, but we did all right. We had a new driver here in Galway take one of our coaches under a low bridge the other day. I did put some pictures up in Discord. Absolutely destroyed it. Home Alone every Christmas. Yeah, I like Home Alone like 1 and 2, but if they show like 3, 4, 5, they're just crap. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. But yeah, it's always the same. Always the same. Same movies every year. Like, Christmas doesn't change. Nothing changes. Yeah, well, we have one low bridge in the city, but no bus service goes down there. So if a bus goes down there, it's your own stupidity. And everyone knows, like, don't go down that road. Now, when I first moved back to Ireland, I was working for a private company, and I went down that road not knowing. I thought I'd cut the traffic out of the city because it's kind of like a rat road. And then I had to reverse 4 miles back in rush hour with a big coach because I couldn't go any further, and there's nowhere to turn down because it's all walled off. So yeah, I had to reverse the whole way. Whoa, 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 whoa. I did post the pictures. I'll find them again. If not, I'll ask my mate who to send them to me again. Do I have to do all this again? No, we're all good. Okay, we're loaded back in. Die Hard is my favourite. There's always a big debate, is Die Hard a Christmas movie or is it just a movie we watch at Christmas because it's always on? I like Die Hard though. But yeah, I'll post the pictures. I can't remember if they're on this phone or was it my old phone, but if they're not on this phone, I'll get my mate to send them through to me again. He was having a right old laugh. It was some new guy, second day on the job, and didn't know where he was going, obviously. East Coast Gamer, hello. We're nearly done. We should have been done ages ago, but with the crash and running behind. Yeah, I just need to get my bus stops. Could you imagine if you had to do the whole route again? 91 drivers are professionals at crashes, yeah. Ah, bus Erin here in Ireland. I've never seen so many bus crashes and drivers crashing into each other than I've ever seen in my life. Like, there's something about our company. They love crashing into or reversing into each other. I don't know what it is. And what you find is it's so funny because you get to the depot at the end of the night. Now I do mainly long distance work, but you get in and you see the city buses there getting ready for the wash, and you get the lights hanging off them, wing mirrors hanging off them, and yeah. People I work with these days, like National Express, there was never an accident. I had one accident with National Express, and I took up the back end of the bus at the Heathrow Terminal bus change building. It's very narrow. And you know, they've got the padding all against the back wall. Anyone that's been to Heathrow bus terminal will know. It has all the padding on the back. I reversed into it like 3 miles an hour and all the plastic fell off the bus. But that was like the worst. Oh yeah, our drivers here crash into each other on a daily basis. It's so funny. You know, you could be sitting there, what we call Air Square, which is like the centre bus stop station, whatever you want to call it. And you could be coming off your break and you're waiting for your bus to come in, and all of a sudden you just see, and there'll be like two guys just reversed into each other, or all you need now is your passengers complaining. Yeah. Juno, like you know that was me. Yeah, I did that. Well, the thing was, I was in the wrong bay. See, the bays up there at Heathrow, the problem you have is if you're in a triaxle or two triaxles come between you, it is very hard to get out. And I was told I had to go, and everyone was moaning, so I went. And what happened was the reversing camera, the beeper, wasn't working. Normally, you know, you get the beep 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 beep, and it didn't go off. So I didn't think I was that close to the wall. I thought I had a little bit more, and I literally just nudged the wall, and the whole back of the bus just fell off. All the plastic all the way around just. And I got back to the depot, and it wasn't my fault in the end. And the manager wasn't mad, but the deal was I had to go down to Gatwick and pick up the spare bus. So I had to go down as a passenger and bring a bus back, and then he wouldn't do anything. So I went to Gatwick that night and picked up another bus. That was my punishment. I've taken off a few wing mirrors at Windsor Castle as well. In my time. Especially those bloody Sataro things. I'm aware of the Heathrow bus station. Yeah, that bus station. Like I said, if you get two triaxles, and some of them, they don't know where they're supposed to park. And if you get two triaxles come in between you, you can't get out. It's very tight. I just googled one bus set. He died this year, yes. He was in Cork. He had a heart attack at the wheel, and the bus went running off a man and a woman, but the man pushed his girlfriend out of the way, but he got killed by the bus. It was pretty awful, actually, down in Cork. That wasn't that long ago either. We've had quite a few bad accidents with schools as well, hence why we stopped doing schools. But a bus ploughed into a field like a week or two ago, 13 hurt, 10 major. Yeah.
Oxford Circus.
I do remember the first time the front fell clean off in Evo City. Yeah, it just takes a little nudge. The plastic fascia stuff is crap on these buses. They just fall off. A little nudge and everything's falling out of them. So even if you crashed your coach, you still got to drive. Yeah, that's it. Well, I had to drive it back to the depot at Heathrow with the back end missing. And like I said, the manager came out and he was going nuts. And then he was like, oh, hang on, we have a spare bus in Gatwick. He said, you go pick that up tonight, now. We'll get a maintenance man to drive you down. We'll let you off. I said, all right. Yeah, that was pretty sad. There's been quite a few accidents, like I said, with bus drivers and stuff here. Ah, friggin' flash me now. Yeah, that's pretty bad. All the buses stopped at like 11 o'clock and everyone got out of their seats, no matter where they were, and they did a couple of minutes silence for him and stuff. I mean, look, the roads are a dangerous place, you know. If you drove in the 90s at Heathrow, that's where I was with my dad on the bus, London bus line yellow, brown darts. They get me started in schools. I had to do school route and it was hell. Yeah, I don't do schools. Obviously you get school kids get on some of the routes, but the dedicated school buses that we have here, they're just a pile of crap. They actually now have to have inspectors on them all the time, and the schools now have to provide a teacher in the morning to tell the kids to wear their seatbelts and all that kind of stuff here. They got very strict. All school buses now have to be seatbelted, teacher, inspector on the bus, and the teacher can put the seatbelt on them. Obviously, the inspectors can't, because you know what it's like, kids, and then next thing you get done for touching a child. Roads are dangerous for everyone and everything. Oh yeah. What was the red flash? It was a speed camera. I was going too fast over the bridge. But what they're doing here now, once the buses have reached their age for the
12
schools here, they're giving up the contracts and private hackers are taking them, because bus error and there's no money in schools, but to be putting buses and drivers and stuff, it's costing too much as well. But they've just had enough. You know, every day being a bus driver, you'd be surprised how many near misses you have in a day. Like, because you are watching the roads a little bit more than everyone else, and, you know, people just pull out, they don't look, and, you know, there's so much stuff every day. Roads, lethal. School children who get on the normal set, especially 83, all want to be roadmen. Oh look, I'm crashing my bus again now. I should have to get off at Whitehall. But once I've gone down into the southeast on rail replacement. Yeah, like I said, my company here in Ireland, they're the biggest in Ireland, but I mainly do the town work, which is like quite long distance. I prefer it over sitting in the city. Jesus, gang that was armed. Yeah, sometimes at night time as well, it can be quite scary being a bus driver. You know, I've had a firework shot at me through the door, and you know, you get the odd brick through the windows, or bloody BB guns and God knows whatever else they're throwing at you these days. And yeah, in the night time, there's really no protection for you. There's nothing here. Like, we don't have like a transport police or anything. The game is from Germany. This is a German game, yeah. The developers originally were from Germany. Must admit, I don't miss England for all that kind of crap. We don't get so much of that here, I'll be honest. Most people are a little bit more behaved because they know. See, the thing is, here in this country, if you upset the buses, you've got no way to get around the country. Like, even to go across town or, you know, go to your local shop, the roads, you know, we're so rural that if the kids upset the busman and they can't get to town to go to the dance or go to the club or the pub or whatever, like, they have no way of getting there. So, oh yeah, I had fireworks. It was fireworks night, and it was quite a warm evening in October, November. I think it was before fireworks night. We don't celebrate it here. And there is one estate on one of the routes that's a little bit rough at night. and I don't want to say which one in case anyone's from here, but I was parked up waiting at the terminus, and I had the door open because it was really hot. I had my window open too. I can hear these kids laughing now. It's like a big playing field and a football field, but there's like a hill and a mound. And I can hear them laughing and stuff, so, you know, I was just expecting some stones or something to come into the bus or whatever. And the next thing I hear is, pew! And then, bloody... Now, normally I don't keep my screen down. I keep the screen up, because it's just easier to handle the cash, because how they have it on our buses, it's a bit of a nightmare. Like, if you use the money tray thing, you just throw money on the floor all day. And, yeah, and there was just the one time, pure chance, I had the thing was down, otherwise the fire would have gone straight in my face. Must miss England for other reasons though. I did when I was in London. Yeah, there are things like I miss going into London and stuff like that. You know, there's some things about England that you miss, things like Amazon. You know, now since Brexit, everything costs a bomb to get delivered here now. It's absolutely ridiculous. Even just to post a letter, like, it's taking days now instead of like 24 hours. It's just stupid. The whole Brexit situation now has got a bit stupid. But yeah, there are things I do miss, you know. But there are things I don't miss either. Like, you know, I wake up in the countryside and it's like being on holiday every day and peaceful. You know, kids can play in the garden, you're not worried about them or anything like that. Like if you're living in London or any of that kind of place, you'd be a bit worried. And it's very relaxed, but sometimes it's a bit too relaxed as well. The fact that you're expecting stones scare me. Well, like I said, when you hear kids like that, you know, especially because you know the area that you're in, you just expect them to come in or think they're funny, throwing eggs at the door or the windows. You get egged quite a bit. Or you get dodgy kebabs thrown at you from drunk people at the windows when you don't pick them up. You know, you get that kind of crap. But yeah, I was expecting something anyways. Like when you hear the kids laughing like that, they can't help themselves. Oh, you're from Dortmund. Well, hello, mate. Nice to have you here. Do you play OMSI yourself? I think sometimes as bus drivers, if you don't expect something, I'd be a bit worried because, you know, everyone targets the bus driver. We're sitting ducks. You know, we can't get out of the chair. If we stand up from the chair or open that cab door, you know, we get done because it looks like, you know, we're being threatening and we're being violent. Like, you literally have to sit there and do nothing. Like, it is a bit rough. And that's the problem with the coaches, because there's no protection on the coaches. You know, when we used to drive into London at midnight coming back from, say, Bath or somewhere like that, and we'd be in London, Victoria, middle of the night, you know, there's no protection on them buses, and everyone knows that the driver has 500 quid of cash in his pocket. Like, it used to worry a lot. That's why National Express went cashless, because drivers were getting robbed. And, but yeah, like, when people know that you're carrying money and things like that, it's always dangerous.
12 to Oxford Circus.
Does the company you work for operate from city or countryside? City. So basically, here in Ireland, there's literally like one company that does all the towns and cities, and we also do the cross country. So each depot might have both. So the depot Matt would have city work as well as cross country work. So you can mix your work. You can do whatever you want, really. Did it hurt? What, the fireworks? Well, no, luckily I had my cage down, so I was alright, but... yeah, late night bus runs on coaches, they can be a bit scary, especially when you know you've picked up someone a little bit dodgy, and sometimes you might not help it. You might get to a stop and there might be like 10 people there, but the last one gets on is a bit sketchy and you're a bit like, you know... and you do worry about yourself a little bit sometimes, there's no doubt. He's from Lagden. Lagden. There's no such thing as London. Friggin' doors, man. It's a good point. You do have a bulletproof protection screens for the bus drivers in Ireland. In the city, it's not bulletproof anyways, it's plastic. But it's pretty hard to smash down, like, you have to be... but you could smash it down if you wanted to, for sure. But like when you drive in a coach, you got nothing because you just got the seat. You got to step down to the people behind you, and that's all you got. So, like I said, coach work can be a little bit iffy, especially when you're carrying cash. That like, especially when you're late at night and you're going into a place like a big city like Dublin. I remember once I was at Dublin Airport. It was one of my first few weeks of moving here, and I was working for CityLink, and they just basically do Galway to Dublin Airport, but they stop in the city. And I opened up the doors, the people were loading on their bags, and two guys just came, picked up a load of bags and ran. And like they were like, "Are you going to chase them down?" I'm like, "No, the friggin' hope. Like, you don't know if they got knives or guns or, you know, I'm sorry for your loss of your bag, but I'm not chasing them down. It's not my job." You know what I mean? Dublin can be a bit iffy at the night time. Okay, we're nearly done now, finally. I do N7 quite a bit, and the stand at night can get sketchy. Yeah, that's the thing in it. It can be a bit worrying sometimes, and you just don't know. And like 99% of the time, they're absolutely fine. They say nothing. They sit there. They might be drunk and their heads will be spinning, but they get on and off and say thank you. Oh yeah, Jesus Christ, I wouldn't chase anyone. Not in a million years. Can't run to save my life.
12.
Ray John,
to
hello mate.
Oxford Circus.
Thing with London though, you do have the transport police, don't you? Just about to depart the 122 on C200X Stagecoach London. It's one of my few Stagecoach division purchases from London. Got 12, nice. Probably got your bus then. Always getting the N7 home normally, first or second bus towards Norfolk. It's amazing, isn't it? Like how, you never know, we could have all bumped into each other at some point, you know? Yeah, we have the emergency button on the iBus. Yeah, look, we have the emergency button as well, but to be honest with you, that just makes the situation 10 times worse sometimes when it's going crazy. Like, the one thing I do find, as long as there's a couple of other passengers on the bus, you're pretty safe, because anyone kicks up a fuss, especially here, like, people will stand up and be like, "Oi, shut up or get off," you know, and if not, they'll force them off. Like, that's probably the only good thing about the Irish people. Like, they're very resilient like that. No one likes people pissing around too much. I'm actually usually the second to last service to change to an N7. Oh yeah, for sure. But you know what people are like? They're like, "Hang on, you've opened up them doors. It's your fault. It's your bus. I was getting on your bus and they stole my bag." Sorry, love. I've done the second half, first N7s a lot before.
To Oxford Circus.
Well, British Wolfie, definitely come join the Discord. We've got some channels in there for real life bus pictures and OMSI pictures and stuff. The people love to see some of your stuff in London. Everyone loves a London bus. In Ireland, you really have to toe in the line. Great people, really rate them. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like I said, if you've got a couple of people on the bus, you generally feel a lot safer than I did, say, going into London at 1 o'clock in the morning, you know, being the last bus. I can't run to save my life. I'd be so out of breath. But like I said, you wouldn't know. Like, next thing you know, you might catch up to them, and the next thing they pull a knife at you, or you know, you hear so many horror stories in Dublin City and stuff like that. It just wouldn't be worth it. Would not be worth it. Let's say if someone stole my Chinese or a McDonald's or something, I might chase them. You know, that's some precious cargo, that. Okay, final bus stop of the night. Took a lot longer than I hoped, but we did it. Oh, I don't run. There's nothing like, you know, having to finish your shift all sweaty and horrible. That's the other thing I don't like city work. People always ask me why. The bus chair is always leather, and in the summer you've only got that little fan in front of your face. You got this. That's it. But if you do coach work, you got aircon. That's the difference. Why I prefer doing long distance. At least in the summer, as long as the bus aircon works, it's a lot more comfortable. Because you get in the seat sometimes after some of the drivers and they're soaking wet and horrible. Like I usually put a newspaper, you know, like the free papers you get. I usually put like one of them underneath me just to soak it all in. But yeah, that's the worst thing about city driving. Too hot in the summer.
Hello, Siku.
Hello, just wanted to say, finished the route. The bus is unbroken, and yeah, was nice to drive again with you.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Have a nice evening, and hope we have a next week event, and I show there up.
Yeah, we have an event on Tuesday, Yorkshire 3.
Okay, then I think I have to buy that one first, but I have a look for that. Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Come on, it must be us now. Okay, I'm already 10 minutes late and get screwed. Hey. I think I'm going to let everyone off into the road here. London buses have aircon. Yeah, you're lucky. Okay, we are late. Means we get poor scores. Love the Germans, they're ultra polite. Yeah, we love Siku. Siku used to be here with us pretty much every week. He disappeared. We were all getting quite worried. It's nice that he's come back. Do a run or two. Oh, that's terrible scores. Hey Wolfie, this is our fleet and our company, Simply Connect, if you do get BCS, if you want to do a bit of both. Right, I think that's double-decker right hand, single-deckers, London buses, hybrids at the back, left-hand fleets down there, 2 or 3 garages, pretty big. Ending now, we're finished now. We're just going to see how busy we are, see what's going on in here. Yeah, it's been alright. There's a few going around. DRB and Prince is still doing a route. Caluax is out as well, so nice. A few people still doing their runs. Okay, guys, well, thank you very much for this evening. Thank you for hanging around. Obviously, it was longer than I wanted, but it doesn't matter. Alex, thank you. Leo, thank you. Hudson, British Wolfie, Prince, Rojan, Junad, everybody that's been here from the beginning. Thank you all very much. Thank you to Callie and Fusion for the office work. Thank you to everyone that's taken part here. Obviously, there was a lot more earlier, but Prince, DRB still in, Calliox still doing some driving. So thank you all very, very much. And yeah, we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.